What's up developers, and welcome back to a new video where we will be diving in the available relationships in Doctrine. Quick pause. Do you want to support the channel and want me to continue on creating content? You can support the channel on Patreon right now, where you get benefits such as a private Discord group where you can share your coding issues and other developers will help you out. If you are interested to join, the link will be in the description down below. Once you start working with a relational database model, you will have tables that are related to each other. Doctrine provides a set of tools that will make the process of relating your entities easier than ever. It has a total of 4 relationships that we will cover in this video. We have the ManyToOne relationship, the OneToMany relationship, the ManyToMany relationship, and the OneToOne relationship. If I could give you a tip, read your relationships from left to right, where the left word refers to the current entity. My examples will be different for every relationship, so let's start off with the ManyToOne relationship. In Symfony, the ManyToOne relationship will tell us that there is a relationship between more than one instances of an entity, with one instance of another entity. Now let's look at an example. Let's think about 5 students that work on a school project. Let's speak it out from left to right. Many students are working on one project, where one project is being worked on by many students. Now how does this look? Well, we start off with our students table, which has an ID, name and age. Then we got the projects table, which has the ID, name and credits. You can simply add a foreign key to the students table of a project that will link the ID of the project to a student. There's also another possibility, but that's when you want to see what students are related to a project. So that looks like this. We'll go back to our students table with the ID, name and age. We have our projects with an ID, name and credits. And we add a table in between, which is called Students Projects, which has the ID of the student and the ID of a project. What this will do is grabbing your students based on the project or the other way around. Now the next relationship is the OneToMany relationship, which is one of the most common relationships in Symfony. If we take a look at the United States on the right side, we're talking about one big country. Inside the United States, you have different states. The other way around as well. You have multiple states, but they are all related to one country. Then we have the one-to-one relationship. Each row in a table has only one related row inside the second table. An example might be a person. We all know that one person has one heart. So if we speak our relationship out from the left to the right, one person has only one heart, and the other way around as well. One heart can technically only be used inside one person. Now this can be realized inside your database by adding the heart ID inside the person's table and the person ID inside the hearts table. If we take a look at the example we've used in the previous video, which was the movies and actors entity, we can simply draw out the many-to-many relationship with actors, right? From left to right. Many movies have many actors playing a role in the movie. Let's do the same thing from right to left. Many actors have starred in many movies. A movie might have one leading actor, but there are always more. You've got supporting actors, guest actors, and so on. These are all counted as an actor because they have a role in a movie. There is only one difficulty when working with the many-to-many relationship, since the movie entity can't have an actor ID column, and the actor entity can't have a movie ID column either. Therefore, you need to create a pivot table where the relationship can rely on. The pivot table will connect the movie table with the actors table. There is a convention for this, since the naming of the table is done by placing the 2 singular table names together and separating them by an underscore. So let's say that we have our movies table where we can't have an actor ID. Otherwise, you have to duplicate the entire row with the movie name every single time. We've got an actor table, where we also can't add the movie ID since it will duplicate the actor row as well. With the pivot table, you can simply call the movie actor table, and whenever you want to get all actors that are related to a movie, you can simply call the movie actors table from the movies table that will check whether a movie ID exists or not. That being said, this was it for this video where I showed you the different relationships that we got in Symfony. In the next video, we will be diving into data fixtures in Symfony. If you do like my content and you want to see more, leave this video a thumbs up, and if you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button.